Welcome to the ideal. This chapter is all about accountability. Accountability is one of the 8 conditions of the POPI ACT and is actually number 1. You could actually say accountability is the first among equals. While all the conditions of the POPI ACT are equally important, accountability is the cornerstone, and hopefully this will explain a bit about why that is so. Firstly, if you fail to achieve condition 1 of accountability, obviously you are non-compliant with that condition, but that also means you're mostly likely non-compliant with many of the other, if not all of the other 7 conditions. Either way, if you're not able to lawfully prove that you are processing personal information, and if you can't prove that you are, it's assumed that you aren't. So, let's unpack accountability. What does it actually say in the Act? It says this: the responsible party must ensure that the conditions set out in this chapter, and all the measures that give effect to such conditions, are complied with at the time of the determination of the purpose and means of the processing and during the processing itself. There. Very easy, very straightforward. That should be the end of it. But let's unpack this in a little bit more detail. What does it actually mean? Let's try and define accountability for the likes of you and me. So, let's begin at the beginning. The responsible party. Well, normally that's going to be you. So you must ensure. What does that mean? Well, that means you have to verify, you have to prove, you have to demonstrate, you have to evidence that the conditions, what conditions are these? These are the 8 conditions for lawful processing. Okay. And all the measures that give effect to such conditions. Now, what on earth does that mean? Well, in essence, that says the actions that put lawful processing in practice. All the things, all the measures that allow lawful processing to take place. They need to be complied with, i.e. followed completely, at the time of the determination of the purpose and means of the processing. So this basically means you must do this when you define what and how you are going to process personal information. And more importantly, it's not just something you do once off, you do it during the processing itself, i.e. while you're performing the processing. So, in essence, what this means is you must continually demonstrate that you are adhering to all aspects of the Act for the duration of your processing. The only time, therefore, that you don't have to worry about adhering to the Act and demonstrating that you are is when you stop doing it. For most businesses, that means when they stop trading. So as long as you are trading and your business is active, you need to be accountable and continually demonstrate you are adhering to all aspects of the Act for the duration of your processing. The one word I want to bring to your attention there, or 2 words, is continually demonstrate. If you cannot continually demonstrate, you are not being accountable, and therefore you are by default in breach of POPI.